I hope you don't feel. Yeah, okay, let's start the session. So on last Friday, we have seen that anchor tag, right? We have seen different anchor tags, like how we use telecom or like mail to and just open other HTML tags and other links, anything. So we are just seen, right? So today we'll just see other tag that is called image tag. So what it is, like what is the use of this one, and like how many types we have in this image tag as well. Okay, I'll just create one more file for that. So image file.html. So let me change that coding. Okay, fine. So here I'll just type HTML. We got complete boilerplate. Yeah, just click on exclamation mark. It will come right HTML boilerplate. So it will give the automatic the complete page here. So here we'll just use image file. Okay, we're just giving the title as image file, something like that. So here, it's fine. So the image tag. So let's talk about it. Create image element using this tag. So note that it doesn't have any closing tag. So it's not a pay tag. It is just not have closing tag. So by default, image tag will just close the tag. And what are the things as a attributes? If you pass in the image tag, it will take that. And one more thing here, we have to use source attribute. So to specify the location of your image to be displayed. Suppose, let me take any example for that. So I'm just opening an image tag. And here you need to pass a source attribute. This is the attribute. So these are the tags. And what are these fields, right? These are the attributes. So these attributes, you have to pass some values. So always use in the quotations, guys, only. That's it. Image doesn't have any pay tag, right? So just close it by default. Or else, if you want, just give some slash also at the end to remember easily, like where till where the image tag is there. Okay. So in this source, we have to specify the image location. Suppose let me copy the same thing. So here I'll just create one more file folder. What is that? Images. I'll just create images, and here I'll just save the files. Suppose, okay, this one is not working. Desktop. Let me take rain pick. Okay, let's take this one. Copy. अरे system के. Okay, once it's come up, then we'll see. So here it's the source. So once I've given the images. So generally, if you're working a static application, that means if you develop the application and if you move that into any servers, if the application doesn't have any changes, then only you can pass this way. Suppose if your application is dynamic, that means every day the images might be changed. Suppose just take this Flipkart or like Amazon, Myntra, right? Every day the images will be new things will be added. So that time what they will use is they will use different cloud softwares. They will upload their all images into either AWS or like Azure or like Google. These clouds they will use. So they will get the images from there, and we will that in the Python code. I will just show you that when once you've done with the JavaScript, right? I will tell you that how we can do. So here we're doing manually. That means we're just storing that into our local files. So I just want to show you that. File path, but still it is not working just right. Let's try. So this is the problem. I'm not sure like what happened to this my laptop today. Okay, let it be. I'll discuss about this one as well. So here we just simply used image and source. Source means we have to give the specific file name. So suppose if it is in save folder, just give the image name. Or like if it is in other folders, just give folder / and the image name. So here we can give the source here. So this is one way, and another way here. Image source and alt attribute is there. So what is this? So this alt attribute, suppose if the image has deleted, unfortunately, the image has deleted, that time this alt message will show up. That means the image is not specified or like image has deleted something. So you just specify that. And if you unfortunately have deleted the image, and this text will be displayed on the image where the image will be stored, like display on the web page, right there, it will show up the message. Yeah, alternate way. Bapre. मेरे laptop की resume. 1 second, let me try this. Okay, let's take this one. Stay. Okay, let's go with the other tags and see once it comes up, then we'll see. So the next tags, these are the tags about links and images, guys, only. The next one is tables. So the tables means, suppose if you go with any website, just go to National Stock Exchange, we'll go here. So this one, just see, this is a small table. So here they haven't given the like vertical lines. They have given only horizontal lines to differentiate the rows, right? This one we do in CSS. Okay, forget about that. So here, see how just giving the date. The rows. This is the header, guys. Always they use a T head tag for this one, and these are the rows. So they use for table row tags to display the data. And if you want to display the like what is this called, headings of the table, if here they use T head tags will be there. Okay, let me show you here itself. Come down. See here itself. Come, where is that? Where is that? Yeah, table. And here is the started with the table. And these class names will help you in the CSS. If you want to make any colors, this one, and lines, how it should be. Okay, we'll just see that. Okay, so this is how they use the table tag to display the values in different format. Okay, we'll just use the same thing. So this is the table tag. So table tag in HTML is used to create a table for displaying tabular data. So we already seen that how we're getting the data from the database and we're just displaying on the web pages, right? Okay, just see the syntax, how it should start. So first to open the table tag, it is a paid tag, guys. Table is a paid tag. So just open the table and just close it. Okay, inside that, if you want to add any row, you can use this one, TR. Again, the TR is a closed tag, guys. T row, table row, and TH, that is a table header cell, and TD, that is a table data cell. Okay, let's see. TH is this one, guys. TH. This one is the complete called TH. And TD means only single value in each cell. It is same like our Excel, right? That single cell is called our what we call a row or column, that right? The same way here we call it a table data, which is present in the single cell. This one, table data cell. And just close the tier and just close the table. Okay, let's talk about like create this one until the image comes up here. Let me show more options. If it is working, that's fine. Okay, it's gone. Okay, let's see. Let it be. I'll just create one more file for that. So in the HTML, just create a table file.html. So just take the boilerplate. Okay, every time do we need to change? My God. Okay, this is table data. I'm just giving the title of that. So here we have to start with that table. So this is the tag we have to just use table and just close it. So here, if we want before the table row, I need to add one more thing, guys. So one is T head and one is T body. There are two more tags. Apart from TR or TD, we have two more tags. Suppose if we want to display only the header tags, so here we can specify that. So just open T head, this one, T head, just open it, and it is a pay tag again. T head, closed it. So if you want to give that table header columns, so we have to specify that only in header. It is then only you have specific name for that. So here I'm just using TR. TR means row. Row we already know, right? Row means just giving like the complete thing. So table row. So sorry. So give me just complete row here. So here we can just specify TH. TH is for tabular, single data. That is a single column, right? That's one. Just open the TH and close it. Suppose now we just save this file and copy. I'll just open the GoLive server. It has opened. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, so here if I just add my or else like name. See, only single name. So till now it is not giving any border anything. So we'll just talk about that as well. First, given the name, comma. The next one is three fields. I'll just give department, which department he is from, and what is the parse percentage. Just save it and just refresh. Automatically it is refreshing. Okay, see, name, department, and parse percentage. So these are the headers we are getting automatically. See, if it is tabular data, it won't come in the bold format. Table head data only will come in this format. So that's why we used TH here. Suppose if we just simplify TD, just see. If you just use TD, let's see how it looks. But still it might look the same thing. See how it has changed. So that's why you have to always specify the TH for the table column headers. So this is about T-head, guys. Now we have just given everything. Okay, that's fine. Next, come with the body. So we have to display the table body. So you have, sorry, not close, open that T body and close it somewhere else. T body. Okay, this is good. So now just open it again. T row. So here, till for head we have seen T head. So for data in the body we have to use TD. Tabular data. So TD off. So here you can specify the names. So Virat. So which department he's in? Cricket. He's in 99. Okay, that's good. Just refresh, it is getting right. So if you want to specify other row, then we have to create one more row here. Suppose if you display the same again T, suppose if you display here like this, it won't show up in the table. It will go into other table or it's like just normal text in the web page. So let's see. If I just simply paste it here like this, I'm not passing this tabular data any row. I simply given that. Let's see how it looks here. Should have just click on inspect. It still by taking it default is taking TR row. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I thought it will take some other thing. Okay, that's fine. So let's open the TR tag now. So TR, open that again. Close TR. One thing is this HTML creates little boring as well as the little confusion as well, or not confusion, little boring. Cricket again. He got 98. We have created two things. See, now it looks table format only. But if you want to give any bot, that means a table format, how will be Excel will be there, right? So we have to give that. Go to table, the main table tag here. Just open that. Give one attribute border. So here, if you just give one, it will create the single line for that. See, single line for each table of data and single line for the complete table will be there. And for table also, for each data have one table, this one, see. We have assigned the complete border to this one. That's why you're getting this one. Suppose, and we want to give only vertical lines, how it is in the same, this one. Here, this one we work in the CSS. So we don't have any other option. complete table, what is the table tag, guys? So here we always use T head. So if you have any table columns, so we have to specify the T head tags. And body, you can just give specify here T body tags. So it's about tables and table tags. Okay. Next one is caption. So this caption tag is in HTML used to add a title or description for your table. So it helps users understand what table is about. So one more thing, guys. This caption tag always you have to specify in the table tag itself, in the inside the table tag. Suppose let's go here. So you can see, right? This is a market turnover. This related to this complete table. So we have to give again in the same way. So where is that? Yeah. So here in the table, so I'm just giving captions. That means I'm just telling what it is. It is student or it's like cricket players info, something like that. So it is again caption tag is a paid tag, guys. So we're just going that and refresh. So no, don't need to refresh. See, automatically it is coming. The caption, it is just like telling the information about the table. So this caption tag we have. So one more thing, guys. So okay, yeah, the caption. Okay, that's fine. So this is about caption tag. We can just give the add or title or description for any table. So the next note is column span and row span. Go inside TD or TH tags, guys. Let's see. So they accept numbers like column span 2 or row span 3. Suppose you have players here, right? Let's see. Here we have players, right? And I want to find out the complete total of these players. What is the total of that? Suppose here he scored is 99, just assume 99. And what is his score? 98. So what is the total? I need to find out. So here use total here, but I don't want to display this department. So I want to make it as this, merge these two cells into one single cell. And I want to display this complete total here. So what I will do means I can use row span. So if I just make it row span, it will just combine two cells. So here at the end, we'll just create one more thing, tier tag. So here I'll just give TD is total and TD. So inside you need to specify here row or column. So I need to give the row span. So here you can just specify this attribute. So it will add, it will match two cells. Now this, if you don't give this one, it will take consider like one single cell, right? Now I want to merge these two in the bottom next line. So I'm just specifying TD row span. That means it will merge. If you want to tell you exactly means like in Excel I have to share. Okay, just take these two cells we have, right? This one I want to merge means I can just select that, click on this merge. So how it is? Now it is single cell, right? The same way we do in HTML using this row span. So where is that? So here, row span, it will merge two things. Okay, now just add, what is that? Score of 98, 19, what is that? 197. See how it is. Okay, it has merged this one. Okay, one sec. Row span or like TD. Sorry. Row span equal should only we just give 3. Let's try. No, one sec. Row span or like column span, does it works? Okay, sorry, column span. Okay, not row span. Okay, sorry guys, column span. So here I'm just giving TD column span. So how many columns you need to merge? So these two things you need to merge. So row means this, right? Columns means this. So these are the columns, right? Single cells are the columns. Okay, these are the columns. Sorry, in Excel I will show you. So these are the columns. 1, 2, 3. These are the columns. Row means this one. Row 2, 3. These are the rows. Horizontally, if you see, that is the row. Vertically, you see, that is the columns. So we just simply match. See, now it is total, it is matched, and we are getting 197. This is called, we use attributes in the TD tag itself to match any cells as well. Yeah. So now if I use row means it will match these two things. We'll just try that. So I didn't want to create one more folder, sorry, one more row, and I'll just add these two. Okay, let's talk that. Suppose just copy paste the same thing. Okay, one second. Here I'll just add one more thing. TH total, something like that. So if I just see, it didn't say, okay. See, we're getting this one right. Okay, now I want to make this complete thing. This column span will help you to merge everything. Okay. So now let's talk that. So here I will just specify row span. And how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's talk about row span 4. Okay, something is messed up. How this row span works? Column span we are given a row span. Any idea, guys? So let's see this one. How this. So row span attribute we use TD or TH elements. Okay, allows cells to across multiple tables. If it effectively merges, it's giving. Okay. Okay, let's see here itself. We have John 2:30. Okay. Okay, it should be only one, and it should be only one. Okay, let's start that. How it works, how it works, how it works. Or else, like, do I need to give row span here? One sec, I just this one. Okay, now it is not merged. Column span is working fine. A row span, how it works. Any idea how we can do that? This one, row span. Okay, let it be. I'll just keep this one aside. Okay. Anyways, okay. We have seen that column span, right? How we can just be. Let's talk about this one later. So how we can do this row span as well. So it will just simply merge all these 3 rows in a single cell like that. So it is called row span. But anyways, we'll just try that, how it works. So this is about the complete table. Complete table tag, guys. What happened to my laptop? Okay, fine. So this is about complete table tag. So we'll just keep this row span aside. So not sure like why it is not working. We'll just say, anyways. So let's go with the image tag. Is pending. I think today is not our day. Okay, let's go with the form tags. Okay, that's fine. We'll discuss that image tag. Okay, now let's come to the forms taggers. So the form tag in HTML used to collect user input and send it to the server. So we already seen that like how we can write. Now we'll just talk about the forms and like what are the types we have. So many types we have in the forms input tags. Okay, this is the syntax, guys. Always we have to start with the form tag and action. This is optional. If you want, whether we can do that. So when you click on submit in the form tag, so what is the next step you should do? So that is the action. We have to specify that. So here we don't have anything, so we'll just keep it as aside. Here method equal to post. That means if we are sending any data, the form will take the method as post always. If we are giving some data in the form, it will accept the HTTP method is called post. And inside that we can give anything. And here we have to close that. So form is always paid tag. Okay, let's talk about that. So Even this one is gone. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just create one more file under the HTML, that is forms file.html. So let's click again. You need to change. So forms data. So let's see how we can open this one. So form. So before coming form, I'll just explain you input tag. So let's see input tag what it is. So input tag in HTML is used to create various types of form fields that allow users to enter data. Suppose if you want to enter only username, we can use text to type. Suppose if you want to type password, that means it should show only asterisk symbols, not complete thing what you're entering. So that time we can use this input type as password. So we have different types of everything. We'll just talk about this input, then we'll go with the forms. Okay. Suppose, so I'm just opening input tag. Again, one more thing, guys. This input is a self-closing tag. It doesn't have any pay tag. So here I'm just using input type equals to text. That's it. Save it and just HTML. So we're getting the simple text. See, when I just click on, it is just accepting the data. That means input. So input method will just take the input from the user. This tag will help you. So if I just type anything, so just like, see, it is just like text, right? So now, if I change that, see, where is that? So here if I just change that to password, see how it looks. Earlier when it was showing the text, now it is showing as a asterisk symbol. So this is the type. So input what type it is. So we have n number of types are there. So we'll discuss in that into forms. First of all, I would like to explain other things. So here text and the next input tag is password. Sorry. Now we have two fields. So now here it looks empty, right? So I want to display something. Suppose you just open something. See here you can share phone number, username or email. It is giving hints, right, to enter something. So if we want to give the same thing instead of blank, we have to use special attribute that's called placeholder. So we have to use that. So placeholder here inside that input here you have to use placeholder, this one. So if you just give an username or like phone number, something like that, and placeholder again, password. See now it looks. So if I just type, it will go away anyways. It's just like suggestion. So which field will take what type of data? So here just given usernames like Virat Kohli. Here if you just type anything, so it will be like asterisk. So here if you just, it will give automatically. I think in version 3 HTML version, it doesn't have this one. So if I just click on, see, you can see that visible. This option was not in HTML previous version. So they added this version in HTML5, I guess. Okay. So this is about type input like this text and password only. So now if I just give button, okay, just add the button tag. So okay, now discuss about that button tag. Then we'll go with the complete all these two in the forms. Okay, so button tag in HTML used to create clickable buttons, and it is a paid tag. We have type attribute as well. Okay, next talk about that. So here I just use button. So I'm just simply use login. So I just close the button. So this is text area, guys. So what is the value you give here? It will present on the button name. It will show up. It is showing that login. So if I just change it here, submit, it will change that. See, this is the name. You can just simply specify inside here. And now if I just type something, so here and type something, if I just click on submit, nothing is happening. But if you paste all this, that means if you just pass all these files into the form, then it will take the data. Let's see, let's talk about that as well. So open this. So one more thing, guys. In the button, we have three types of buttons, guys. One is submit, one is reset. So now if I just type equal to reset, by default, the type you can always submit, guys. Default, if you just specify or if you don't specify also, the type here, it will be always submit. See now, if I just type something, it will not work. Right? Because there is no link between this button and the input text. So what I will do is I will create a form like form tag. Then I will keep all these inside the form. Then it will link automatically. So here I'm just the form tag. Open that. Close the after button tag. I'm not giving anything, any attributes. I'm not passing anything. For now, testing purpose only, I'm not doing anything. Okay, save it. Now just type it here. Type anything. Now just click on submit. It is going somewhere. Why? Because we have given reset. Reset means if we entered incorrect username or incorrect password, if you want to reset that, what? That's cool. That's cool. Anyways, no. So if you want to reset the complete text files, we can use this type, guys. So suppose if I just remove this one, it is refreshing automatically. Okay, that's fine. Submit. It is going. It is going to the next page. So that is the action we do here. Suppose in the form, if you specify here action attribute. So next, suppose I want to go to this first HTML page. So I will just specify that. So first HTML page, I want to go. Whenever user click on the submit page, you should go to the next page. So it's opening this one. So this action. So is action attribute will tell you where you want me to go after if you click on button. So here is one more attribute, guys. We have that is called method. So here just post method we can use. So post means then it will be go as like a encryption version. Now if I just see, go back to previous, just refresh it, just type something, submit. Okay, this page is not working right now. Okay, see, this post method will directly connect to the database. That means if you pass anything, the data will be encrypted. That means user can't read the data. So suppose if you don't give post method something like that, still user can see. It will be visible. That means let's see how we can show that. So here I don't want to give method here. Just remove that. So enter something and enter password something. Okay, just right click. Sorry, that is called this one. Just click on submit. It is opening that page, right? Okay, sorry. The option might be network or somewhere else. It should be in the forms, WebSocket, HTML. Somewhere it will be display the data. That means that means hacker can easily hack the application, right? So that's why they will keep the encryption data. That means what is the data you enter here in the username or password. If you use that method like post, you don't see the data in these things. So this one will discuss in the JavaScript. Okay, I'm just keeping aside. I'll just close that. So this about the method attribute is just posting the data to the database that is the encryption format. To post. So if I use this one, it will give error because it is not connecting to any database anywhere. Okay, I don't want. We'll just keep it aside. So this about form and action. So how it is working. So this fine. Now there is one more tag, guys, that is called label. Now if I just see this one. This one doesn't have any good format. Like see this one, how it is way right, or else like when Gmail or Gmail. Okay, not Gmail, guys. Facebook. Okay, this one also doesn't have anything. There is some things will be there, right? Like hmm? CTC. Just take this one. ICTC. Login. Yeah, login here. So here it is directly okay. They have changed that. Okay, sometimes you can see here it will be username on the top. There's some like some label, right? So if I just click on that one, it should be highlight where user entered which label. It should trigger to the text page. That means text field. So here, I think all websites are uploading now. So changing that. Okay. I think maybe the Gmail have exit. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, so I just want to give some email. That means username here and some password here. So for that, I can give that label tag. So here, if I just click on enter. Sorry, where it has gone. Okay, it has gone inside. Okay, that's fine. So everything in LAM online, that will be good. Okay, that's fine. So here I'm just passing that label. So here I'm just passing user name. I close it. Label. And there is one more tag, guys. Beer. So I want to separate the next lines. So I can just use break line. That is the break line. So you just see, this is breaking that. So if I just click on username, see, I'm just clicking on that. Double click also, it is not highlighting this text. So to make the link, whenever user click on this username, this text should be highlight. That means the cursor should be blink here. So for that, we have to make some connection. How we can do that means here in the input field, here you can pass some attribute that is called ID. So this ID here in the name, we can pass for. If you give the same name in ID and for, now the label and the input field is linked. Suppose here if I just give my user, this is some name ID user, and here also I use my user. So now just refresh. It is already refreshed. See now, earlier when I just click on username, this text was not like blinking, right? Now you see automatically it's published. Refresh and just see, click. Okay, if you want, if I thought like if I'm clicking somewhere else, I'll just use one more beer tag and one more beer tag. So okay, now if I just click on here, see it is how it is. So they made some connection. This text and this label use ID and for attribute. See, in inputs we have to use ID attribute and in label we have to use for. So you have to specify the same name here. So what is the same attribute, the same value you passed in the input tag, the same name you have to pass in the for also. Okay, this is about input and button tags in the form action, guys. Let's talk about the other things what we have in the input. So in the input we have types, right? Okay, let's see. So input we have text, right? It is taking text, and password is taking like hidden. It is just giving dots, right, or like stars anywhere. Okay, let's talk about other input types we have. So instead of okay, yeah, input type equals to checkbox. We have checkbox. So sometimes there is an option called gender, male or female, right? That time they can use this checkbox. Okay, you see this one. Okay, let's we'll just take the labels as well. It should be some proper way. So instead of gender, first I will take H5. That is called gender. Close that and open the label. Male. Close the label. So to differentiate that, here I'll just take for equals to male. Sorry. Input ID. I'll just pass ID equals to for sorry. See, let me change these things, guys. So like so confusing as well. And tag. Let's use the layer tag for password as well. Should be in search format. Okay, this is good. And this is BR tag, and this should be BR tag. Should be good. Okay, fine, I guess. Now see. Okay, gender we have in so many spaces. Okay, now let's see. Here you just type some name and use their mail and click on submit. So the same data will be displayed in the next page, something like that. So you can just select these things. So input. So we have checkbox, right? Now let's talk about a radio button or something. So input type equals to what is there? See, password number. Okay. Now if I just want to give number only, save it. Oh, sorry, this one only. See, now if I just type 1, 2, 3, and just if you want to increase, the number will just increase that data. So what is the value? Just type here. It will increase every time. If you don't give anything, it will start with the first. Here, if I just give something like that, and if you just increase, it will increase. The number type, it is just like a drop down. Here, if you want to increase the numbering, the type we have that is called numeric. That is called number. The input type is always number. The next one is we have checkbox. So we already seen that, and radio button. Okay, let's talk about radio button. See here. Sorry. See this problem only. If here I can select both genders, is it possible? Like doesn't have any one single person have male and female? Okay, no, right? So that time we can use radio button. So we'll just change that into radio button. So talk about that. Input type equals to radio button. So for that, I just give some text label, gender, something like that again, and I'll just close that into label. Here, gender have radio button. That is one. So this is about radio button type. Okay, next one is we have submit. Okay, submit already we have seen that this one. So here in the button, if you just give type, sorry, type here, sorry, this one. Instead, suppose if you forgot this button tag, this one, we have one more option called input as well. Again, we have seen that already while discussing in Django. So here just open input tag and give type equals to submit. So it will work as a just normal same button type. Yeah, this one, submit. Okay, which one I need to click? Login. Okay, fine. Now we have submit. Okay, just see, it is going back. Next. So it is same like works this one button. But sir, which one you need to select means always select this button. Why? Because while working, if you want to change the button CSS format, that means sometimes if you want to make as a diagonal or like circle type buttons, we can use this button tag. That time it will help you. And next one is reset. Okay. Now if you want to reset everything, so instead of submit, you just click on reset. If I just type anything, everything, just click on select. Sorry. And now here's the input tag. If I just pass anything, it will not take anything. So again, it starts with the 1. So alphabets, if you pass something, it will not take anything. So number, you have to always specify the number. Okay, and just click on reset. See, it is click on reset everything. But one more thing, guys. If you pass the same reset outside of the form, see, form tag, sorry, in the form, it will not work. See, you just refresh. So now if I just pass something, and if you pass something, just click on. It's not working. So always use input tags always in the forms, then only it will automatically do that. So the form tag will take care of that everything. What are the types you use in the input tags? The next one is button is done, reset is done, file upload. Okay, we'll just see. If you take a file, so if you want to upload some files from your desktop, suppose if you want to, if your application is something like IRCTC, any job application, then it will ask your photo and signature, right? That time they will use this input as file. Let's see how it looks. So here, why it is showing, okay, choose file. Okay, sorry, this one, choose file. Click on this one. It will open automatically. It will trigger, the form tag will trigger to your window alerts. This alerts also will learn. Okay, so this alerts, it will learn, and you can just select any image and just click on submit. And one more thing, guys, we have to discuss about that models, image field we have, right? And while learning in the real-time project after JavaScript, I will tell these things also. So the next things we have date. Okay, now date picker. So we'll just, it will give the calendar. Date. Okay, let's. So here, this is automatically is given the calendar type. So you can just select the here. So if I just give 2000 and month 12th, 31st. So you can just give directly. So else you can just click on this one. It will open the directly this one. So this is the advantage in the HTML5 version. This was not there in the previous versions. So these are the complete types, guys, in the forms and the input tags and the buttons, and what are the types we have. So any questions? Let me see this one, this image, if it is still working or not. Hope it should work. Okay, let's take this copy, this PC. We have this file. Okay, now just what will be, just copy paste the same name. Copy. So source you got J, sorry, I think JPG. Let's see. Even I'm not sure whether the HTML works with the small case or capital case also. Okay, anyways. Now copy the path of the HTML page. Okay, I don't want to type it from here. I want to take this live server. Copy HTML. What is that? Image file dot HTML. Okay. So maybe that extension is not working. So let's change that. JPG. Okay. Image file dot HTML. Okay, sorry. Folder we have given, right? Sorry. Yes, sorry. Yeah, images. You have to give the images folder slash this one. Yeah, okay, fine. It's good. But still, sorry, guys. Rain pick or like, okay, everything is looks good. Then why? What's wrong with this? Images slash everything is good. Then what's wrong with after JPG? Yeah. I don't think so, Anil. Okay, slash. Okay, before that. Okay, suppose if the image is present inside this HTML, then we can just give the folder. So if it is images is after, like that means outside of the HTML, right? That's why I'm just giving the main root directory. The main root, this is the main root directory means it will search in this folder. In this folder, this is the front end, right? In this folder, that is the front end is the folder, that is the single slash, and the images and the rain pick everything. So it is coming automatically. This was I clicked, guys, in my hometown. So this is how, so this one is like complete, it's very big, right? So if we want to make this small, we have to give different attribute, that is width and breadth we can give. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, height and width, sorry. Height, and here let me give just 200 pixels. Here in the form of pixels we have to give. So why? Because this web page always, sorry, where is that? This web page always works with the pixels. Say it will be very small. The page might have some millions of pixels will be there. So we have to give the specify. Sorry, we have to specify the pixel. So 200 pixels, and width almost 300 pixels. Just go here. See, it looks so small. So you can just change the image size also. So now if I just alternate, I'm just give alternate also, right? So here, image is missing, something like that. Suppose if I just change that name of it, assume it could be removed or like just change that. Now you see, image is missing. So it just alternative means like suppose the image is missing, it will just give the image message what you give in this alt attribute. Now it looks. So this is about image tags, guys. So do you have anything else in the image or short description for the image? Everything, yeah. Tables, forms, and everything is done, guys. And tomorrow onwards, we'll learn about the semantic tags. I think by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we'll close this HTML. Then we'll start with the CSS. And I need to talk with you, Banu sir. Is he available? Banu sir. Banu sir, unnara? Okay, mattadam. Okay, then we'll close this call for today and we'll catch up tomorrow. Yeah.